everyone, this is Shananah with Go Grow, and a very pregnant powder. We knew it was going to happen. It's just I had that one chance to catch her and caught her and didn't know she would slip through the things. I don't know what's going on with you. You must be about to have those babies. Every day I'm like, you still ever had those babies? Hope it's just a couple. Okay. Let's see, a lot's been going on around here. I've been trying to catch up on things. I think these are little, if they are little petunia plants, I am going to put them in a pot and see. And eventually I want to take cuttings of these because I don't want to buy any more plants to put in my yard, garden, or whatever. I took some cuttings of my blanket flower. Looks like one might have took. So let's talk about this right here first. This area here is next on my list. Well, it's one of the next ones on my list. I gotta clean this up. I'm gonna let the kudzu grow its flowers this year and see what I can do to pick them and use them medicinally. But I want to cut some of this bamboo back too, dig some of it up. Anybody ever given to the Arbor Day organization or a member? I have done it before, but I have put out my, hey Fiona, hey boo boo, where you been? I fed y'all earlier, but you weren't here. I got this eastern redbud, these eastern redbuds. I'm gonna have to give mama one or two. And then I got 2 dogwoods. They survived. The crepe myrtles didn't, which is fine with me because I got one crepe myrtle that, you know, it's been here forever. Yeah, look at all the blackberry. And not one blackberry is on there. Covering up my plume ginger. Anyway. Look at all these scapes I need to I got another one in one of my raised beds. I got attacked by cabbage moths. I hadn't seen any flying, but they attack tree collars, so I attacked them back. I am going to make cuttings off of these. Hopefully be able to put them up throughout the garden. If I want to take some leaves off to fertilize something, I can. I got some peppers. I think these are cayenne, are they? They don't have a label, but I think they are. These are the 2 volunteers that her mama had in her garden. Peppers, I got a lot of peppers. A couple of tomatoes. Only some have a, hey baby. Everything. That's Cherokee purple. What is that? Money maker. I don't know what these 3. They just. I've been having problems with my soil. You know, all the stuff that I plant is heavy feeders, and I don't feed my soil back like I should, which I've learned my lesson. And so I've been feeding my soil. Look at that, artichokes coming back. Let's see if this other one is. There, see it over there? And then I got, why are you meowing so much, girl? You about to have them babies? This is the Kusha squash. That is an Armenian cucumber. Oh, also another place that I gotta get to over here is the blueberries. I gotta clean up at the bottom part. I don't know if we talked since, but hey boo boo, I love you too. Took some, you know, I had those big containers over here. I had this tree. I think this is a Fuji. Took it out. Took out the majestic peach and put it in the ground. This is my, is it Makawa? And persimmon, and look at all these persimmon. It always want to do the most, and look at it. It would, if it had all this fruit, it would split that in two. I'm so scared. I've been scared of that since I got it. But I think it's gonna abort a lot of these flowers or fruit. Hey, boo boo. A lot of my trees didn't make it. These two, I gotta get them up. I had another one right here. I think it was an apple tree. It never really thrived out here, so I gotta get them out of the ground. Let's look over here and see what I got going on over here. Oh, so many places to get kudzu right now. It's a cool morning. I'm taking advantage of it after I do this video. This is my wild leeks and weeds. So plenty of blackberry. Got to get you a trellis donor. This is my bleeding heart. It came back, and I'm happy about it. My Chinese yam is doing great, and the Merliton is trying to do something. Let me see if this other Merliton is doing something. Yep, it's growing slow. We've been kind of a drought, but we got like 2 days, I think we got rain recently, and I'm happy about it. The bugs haven't found my horseradish yet. Let's just hope that stays that way. What are you? I bet you're a pokeweed. I don't think I planted anything else in here. I'll have to get that out. My sticky nettles are doing good. I planted the Jerusalem artichoke that Mama had extra, the other day. I haven't caught any bees yet, so I'm gonna have to buy them. Something's been digging in my yard. I bet you it's a armadillo. Anyway, I have seen the honeybees flying around my hive because I set this one up too since it's off the ground. So I don't know. This right here, maybe they don't like it being open. That opening on the side. I'm gonna have to find something to close that up. Okay. My peach trees. Crabapple. Let's see if the crabapple's living. I don't know, y'all. It's just Willie's Orchard. Usually I don't have problems with them. That one don't look alive. I've been waiting. Now I have another one. Right here. See, I don't know if that's part of the tree. If it is, I mean, we might can do something. Alright, this is my Rainier cherry. I guess it's bit the dust. It never thrived. Finally bloomed 1 or 2 times, but I didn't get any fruit. My fuyu, it caught some, this time of year, well, in March, the temperatures go up and down, up and down. It'll be highs in the 70s, 80s, and then the next day it might go down to 30s. Well, when this tree, it got caught with some, I guess, the blooms, or where the blooms would be. So I think it might be one up there that I saw, one flower. This is the one that really does it for me. Wait, is that one right there? Or is it just one of those burnt leaves? Yep. Maybe I won't get any fuyus this year. I'm not getting many peaches either because the peaches, this peach, Sam Houston, it always blooms really early, and all the blooms was on there, and the freeze got them. Story of my life. Okay, I got a lot going on in here. Let's just highlight this right here. That's some seed from the cosmos that one of my neighbors gave me, and in the fall it's going to be so hopefully tall and beautiful yellow. but I don't know if I want that many. Look at it. I pulled the weeds in here and they just came up right after. Look at my beautiful mullein. Look at this. This is my pomegranates. It's been blooming like crazy. I don't know if I'll get any this year. A lot of the blooms have been falling off, but it's a pretty sight. I want to take cuttings from a lot of things soon. This is one of them, my pomegranate trees, because I want to put them somewhere else. I don't want to move these. They too advanced, I guess, the roots. So I just take cuttings and move it where I want to. Once it roots. All right, the Egyptian walking onions got little tops on them. Some of them. I put one of my bee bones in there. I think that's bee bone. That's finished. That's what I gotta do. Finish dumping these bags because it's trash day again. This is my chamomile mixed with passion flower, my agastache that desperately needs to be redone, and a lot of other stuff. My herb garden has changed a little bit. I've gotten rid of a lot of the grow bags. I still got some to do. But isn't it pretty? This is my mints. These two are my mints. I got different kind of mints in there. What the heck? That's a daddy long list. I hate them things. That's a cricket or something. Okay, this is my bed. Got the marshmallow. It look like it's coming back from last year. But these are some more cosmos I gotta move in zinnias. I'm working on a video that me, mom, and dad went to pick some mayhaws. I wanted to see what a mayhaw tree looks like. I mean, I got a mayhaw tree right here, but it's taking so long for it to get this growth. Look at all those spikes. I got stuck a couple times while I was picking a mayhaw. But this mayhaw tree has this beautyberry tree. Look how big it is. I don't know when I found out. I was like, I think years ago, looking at the two different leaves, and I was like, they don't look alike. Well, this is a beautyberry, and they're so close together. I'm just gonna have to cut it back and just use these as cuttings. Anyway, this is my pollinator bed. A lot's been going on in here. What is it? Oh, this is one of my dianthus. Gotta get that out. Privet. Got some cosmos in here that I planted from seed. Got this sweet gum tree that I gotta put in a pot. There's another one over there. I got a mullein that has gone to seed, but I gotta wait until these are pods. This holds like each one of these holds a whole bunch of seeds. So I gotta wait till it browns and then I can harvest them. My lemon balm that mama gave me is trying to take off in here in the yarrow. I think this is my echinacea, y'all. I hope it is. My obedient plants, they are doing really well. I think that's my Akloxyne blueberries. Look at this blanket flower. Got some more morning glory bushes from the cuttings that I had through the winter. I ultimately, saved their lives, and they're, gonna be growing some pretty flowers. Hopefully they're lemongrass, beautyberry, just growing wild, and sweet gum. I moved some of this strawberries into these. But see, look at all this. I got take care of that. I see you. Did you find bedding for your your babies yet? These are my smaller elephant ears I got from my sister-in-law. And salvia, just blooming again. Got some carrots. I'm about to spread y'all. Minnesota midget, cantaloupes, Armenian cukes, white roselle. I don't know what that is, but I got some watermelons in this. All right, I'm on a not begonia. Why I keep wanting to call these begonia? Geranium kick. This is something that I'm going to be filling my beds with too. Look at that. It's pretty. It's broke. And I am going to make cuttings from them so I can make more plants. Mexican heather I just picked up at the feed store. Got some giant elephant ears here. And it's always something to do out here. So sometimes I just walk around and whatever calls to me is what I do. Hey, baby. Did you eat that? What I left for you? Oh, look, I've been having this year. It's been the year of the oak. I have these little oak trees growing everywhere because the trees, I guess, been blowing the acorns into the beds. So I got some squash. I hope it makes it. Yeah. Also, this bed right here. I can't tell you how many seeds I've planted in this bed. I planted butter beans 2 or 3 times, but the roly-polies, see there's a butter bean, they push back up. See them? See that one right there? You see? I don't know if you can see them. There you go, right by. Anyway, so I've been pulling leaves and letting them have the canned stuff, but some of them gonna have to go. It's just too many, and they're eating up my seedlings. Yeah, I've seen them near the stuff, on the stuff. I got 2 seedlings coming up. I hope this is a tromboncino squash, or chino, or whatever it is. But yeah, that stuff, they were getting them as that. Some of them, I didn't even get to see them because I guess they was getting them as soon as they got some green on the shoots. So yeah, there's this guy called, his YouTube is Grow Out the Box. I saw a video of his recently. Well, it's been a little while for that one. And he was talking about how to appease your P.O.Box. You feed them. They like decaying matter, and they're composters. They compost stuff, and it helps. But when it's overpopulation, I guess, just like anything, when things are going great and when things are plenty, that's when you probably gonna get more breeding and babies and all that. So I have fed them, and it does keep them off, at least for the baby sprouts to get a little stronger, because they seem not to like them when they're bigger. But when they're babies, baby, they don't care. So, got some sweet peas. Oh, that's my Benny Kodama, I think. That the seeds that I got from Clausen World. I finally pulled all this bitter lettuce out. It gave it to the chickens. Planted some peppers back there, some more onions. I really sold them onions this year, but I'm trying to replenish my stock. So maybe around this fall, if they do good, I'll bring them back. But they what was I about to say? They weren't as big as they usually be. But then it might be partly because of my soil. But I've been taking care. Let's see. I got some self-healing here, hoping that it will bloom. Some kind of squash, I guess. My calendars are looking good. More mulleins looking good. See, something's been nibbling. Look at that. That's what they do. If they don't get food, they gonna eat your plants. And I was on some thing on Facebook group where they were talking about P.O.Box. Somebody was saying that they were eating their plants, and the other people was like, I can't believe that. You know, like they never, you know, just because they don't do it in your garden doesn't mean that it doesn't do it in somebody else's. Sometimes it's too many of them, and they're not beneficial as much anymore to me, because I'm not growing for them, I'm growing for me. All right, is that everything? Wow, I went through that fast. Oh, did I? Oh, I got these two. Finally got these buckets here that had that wood in it. They moved it over here. Guess what's going in here? Some of these grow bag dirt, which listen, y'all, if you doing grow bags, I know you didn't ask for my advice, but from my experience and being in a warm climate where, I mean, they get dried up so fast, I was wondering why stuff stopped growing as well in my grow bags. Well, once I dumped them, there's some. I mean, all these big pots and totes have it, but it took forever. It was like it had went hydrophobic, and it took a while for them to, me working at it, putting weed tea in them. It's kind of staying up, it's not like drying out as fast. Thank goodness. But yeah, I'm gonna put some of these, the red ones in one of these and the white one, extra ones in there. I've already given Mama hers, so it's gonna be so pretty over here, I believe, once I get it totally together. That's my dream. It's in my mind, it will. She's waiting for something, y'all. I have planted most of my stuff down here except my Confederate rose, my Bella. Look at all that water I gotta get rid of. It's still hanging on. I hope it keeps hanging on, cause the main plant, I don't know if she coming back. My little ones, they came back already. I don't know. This is my cuttings from that dead. I don't know if this is gonna do anything. That satsuma, and these are my peaches. Oh, you finna bloom again. Okay, also, let's see. That's it. That's all I got, y'all. I gotta get to work. Until next time, remember, go grow something. And love you. Bye-bye. What you want, Fiona?